Alright, so I don't really want to make a video like this because it's my first time, but we did $17,000 in payouts this month, and it is my first ever 5-figure month. Plus, it's like my first ever month locking in with trading. I just been executing so just smoothly, taking 4 trades a day. When I'm using 2 micros, probably just risk like 425 per trade, so 4.25 stop, and I'm risking 3 minis, maybe like 625. But yeah, so recently I just been so locked in, like everyday library, wake up 3 a.m. run, library, gym, and I'll do it every day for the past 2 months now. And yeah, it was just so many things I had to implement. I'll even show the payouts. I did about 17. I just took a 10.8K payout, but the profit split, so it's around 9.8 to 10K. But yeah, so there's so many factors that you just have to implement to really just succeed, because it's so, the way to profitability is just so, everybody wants that 10K month. Everybody wants that, the 5 figures, the consistent, profits. But to be honest, I feel like I really overhyped making a 5-figure month, because now that I'm here and I actually did it, it doesn't really feel like it's a big accomplishment, because I just had to get over my own head, and sometimes we overcomplicate trading. And it's crazy that I even get to sit down and be able to talk about doing this, but I can see what other people who do really good in trading mean now. It's just so, it's not that hard. You just have to really sit down, and you have to have a conversation with yourself before you just even hop back on the charts. If you're over trading, over leveraging, taking so many trades per day, I've had so many conversations about why I was failing my trading that I just couldn't come to a conclusion for myself. Why am I not following my own rules? Why am I just not being disciplined? Because most of us, most of us that are unprofitable or kind of getting there, doing better, we tell ourselves that we need to be disciplined, but we just need to make discipline a part of us, a part of our internal dialogue, right? Because we shouldn't have to chase discipline. Discipline should already be a part of us. You have to make really good habits to do better in your trading, right? So things I did, it's a lot of stuff I had to do. You just have to you have to cut off social media. Well, I'll say what I did. I had to cut off social media. Ever since I graduated, I cut my hair off. I stopped talking to girls. I would work out. I would just wake 3 a.m. I'm running. After run, I would take a shower, and then I would read my Bible, and I would study, the system I use. And there's just so many things I had to do. And that's just me, what I did, because everybody's different. But I want to be successful for the gospel and not, for myself. But I've been so isolated. You really have to isolate yourself if you want to be successful in life. Not even trading. If you want to be successful in life, you really have to just cut out so many things, so many distractions, because one, you can't really take these distractions, which you can't take any of these things with you when you die, right? But also, when you're trying to be better in life, you're trying to have the lifestyle you want. I don't really care about all the lifestyle, the Miami trips, the airplane rides, the fast cars. I don't really care about all that. I just want to make sure I'm able to take care of myself, people I love. And I want to be able to travel and but do good things while I'm traveling, not traveling to go drink, smoke, all like talk to girls. I don't really care. That stuff is insignificant. So I don't really like, focus on that type of stuff. But like I just been for the past ever since May. Yeah, really ever since May and June. I could say, July too. Yeah, July. Well, I deleted all my social media in May for like final. I disabled all of it so I could lock it with trading. But July is when I really like, the end of July is when I really like stopped talking to like girls at all, so I could really like lock in. And after I cut my hair off, I had no females talking to me because I was chopped cheese. I'm still chopped cheese now, but I'm growing my hair back out. But like I don't even focus on like my looks anymore because that stuff isn't really important to me now anymore. Ever since I graduated, and dressing up, I remember that stuff was that's just high school stuff. Like most people, they graduate and they're still in that high school phase. They want to post pictures. I mean, look, it's just different for me. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm not better than anybody. I would rather put myself lower than anybody. People I went to school with, or people I, was around, or people, I'm cool with. Like, I'd rather put myself lower than them. But I'm just saying, if you want to do really, really good in life, you really have to, really change your perspective on like how you view, other aspects, if that makes sense. Like you just really got to be. So you got to be really, if you want to be successful, you really got to be different. You have to put in so much effort and so much time into studying, like working out, and you just have to. This is going down, but yeah. So the whole conclusion, basically, because I'm really just yapping right now, but you just really have to put aside a lot of stuff. Like right now, I'm about to go get my phone fixed, and then I'm about to go to the library. And today's like the first day I'm going to be in the library for like 5 hours today, because I haven't really had any time to myself this past few weeks. But so yeah, I'm going to be in the library for like 5 hours studying, taking notes. Like if you don't even have to, if you want to be successful in life, you just have to, be so dedicated. Like people think that you can't really tell people your dreams, because I would post like a picture of me in trading, like the charts. And then, I wasn't even profitable then. I wasn't even saying profitable now. Like I want bigger and better goals. I wouldn't claim myself as profitable just because I'm making, or just because I made, my first 17K month. I would say I'm right in the middle, like getting out of that, like probably like this much more, or I'm already out of it. I don't even know. I haven't really calculated anything, but you just have to be so dedicated, You just have to, be so much different, because most of the world is mediocrity, and like everybody, like the mundane, go to work 9 to 5. Like if you love your job and it pays good, I can't. I'm not gonna say I hate on like the working, but when I was working at FedEx, and when I didn't have any money, like I had there's been so much like that I had to go through. Like there's only one person that really knows. This is my brother Paul. He only like he knows like everything that I've been through. Like he even helped me out when I had no money to get no accounts. Like I had no money. I had no car. Like even trading helped me get my car working, and trading helped me get my first car. And what else? Like there was so much I had to do. Like I was working in like November and December. I was working like 60 to 75 hours a week. There was one week I worked 75 hours. I had worked at FedEx and Best Buy at the same time. Before that, I had worked at Take 5, and they fired me after a day and a half. What else? There's another place. I applied for like 30, 40 jobs on Indeed. I had quit Waffle House in August because I thought I was going to be profitable, because I did like 4.1K payouts, and then I ended up like blowing so much. I have everything in my journal. Like I journaled like almost everything. Like what happened. Like I blew like $1,000 in combines in one day, and I bought a MacBook, and I had to get rid of that MacBook because it caused other like internal distractions that I really needed to just get rid of and distinguish. But like my bro, his name Paul, like he helped me out so much, bro. Like he was always there. He already knew, like when I started trading, like he was already like he already knew about it. He's like really the only person that like really helped me out. He doesn't do trading. He's like learning drop shipping, but you know, everybody has their own path. I can't say I can't say I like just, what's the word? Like, I can't say I just hate like working a 9 to 5. Like if I would work a job that I love, like I want to work at the NASDAQ headquarters in New York, or I want to be I want to be a quantitative analysis, an analyzer. But the thing is, that takes so much studying, college. But you know, that's just something I would do if I was doing trading in that. That's the only jobs I would ever want to do. But yeah. So I can't say I really hate like working a job. It's just I don't know. It's just the idea of having a manager is just I wouldn't say sickening. It's just they have control over you. They determine whether you go to work, whether you're scheduled, whether you're fired. Like a boss, I just can't do it. You know, I mean, I can do it, but I just can't because I'm not. It's not like I'm incompetent to like work in a job. Like I can work, but you know, I still want to get a job now, even though like I can start doing good in trading, but I still need some type of conflict and like some type of like friction in my life, so I don't just purely rely on trading. And so like I want to stay. I'm humble now. I would say I am humble, but I want to like stay humble, so I don't have to like think that I'm doing better than everybody. I don't want to think like that. That's not the way I want to think. You know, a lot of traders and a lot of people who are successful, they think they're above everybody. That's not how I want to think as I grow in trading and even success in life and stuff. But you know, like every day I work out, every day I read, every day I'm doing something that is adding positive to my leisure, right? So I don't just, even my grandma, I won't even talk. I don't really want to talk about. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that my family, not I would say my grandma too, but there's a lot of stuff my family, not just my grandma, but a lot of stuff my family said that, it's just, it just goes against what I wanted to do as a career in trading. So, this is like my first day like out of the slumps, kind of, because I just got a good payout and I've been locked in with trading. It's really January 5th is the day I locked in. And I told myself I gotta stop trading NQ when my system uses ES. So I've been using ES ever since. I never went back to NQ, and I've had 5 accounts and I blew those, and I got another set, and that set. I had one account that's been going on for like a good amount of trading days. So yeah, but I'm gonna just enjoy the rest of my day, because trading, like I would literally be on the charts for like 5 to 20 minutes max a day before I would literally wake up if I would run or not, because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been running a lot recently. It's been cold outside. It's been really cold, but when I was running before I had a job and sometime after the job, I ran on Christmas Day. And like even before I started working at FedEx and Best Buy in September and October, I was waking up every single day. I was running, I was working out, I was studying. I did not stop. And then I started working again. I was working so many hours. Like I literally probably lived at the FedEx. Like I was working so many hours and getting no sleep, working so much. But I don't work there anymore. But I did like the job for the time that I was there, and the people I met. I met like a couple of people that were really good. They follow Christ too, and keep in touch with them. But yeah, you just have to really you have to want it so bad that you just cut off everything. That's what it is really about. You just have to want it so bad. You have to want it so bad to be successful. And I can't really say it with so much like power, because I used to like overhype, doing this much money, but money I've been telling myself these past like couple of days, like this stuff isn't, it's not what it seems to be. Everybody wants to, like, you know, have all this money and all this success and this fame, but this stuff is, it's all fleeting. It's all, you know, vanity. So I don't really like focus on it like other people would. But yeah, yep. But yeah, I'm probably in this video. You know, I'm not gonna get no views on it, but I don't really care. I just want to post it because it's my first time, you know, actually doing good in trading and stuff. But yeah.